Well, hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of Wednesday Wonders, where I take a few minutes to answer your writing questions. So I've received only one submission this week from a friend of mine. He always seems to ask philosophical questions. So anyhow, the question he was asking about why on words that end in E, when we add suffixes like y or ing, we remove the e. So for an example, the word make, as in I like to make cookies. When we make the word making, we remove the e and it becomes making. So you want to know why we do that. And the reason why is, I couldn't find a reason why. But as I was looking at some of the exceptions, what it seems to me to be the case is that we remove the E because it's unnecessary. It's already silent in most of these cases. And so it might just interfere with the pronunciation of the I, and it doesn't add anything by having it there. It makes a function in the root word because it makes the first vowel long, generally. Not always the case, but in words like make and like and take and blame, it functions in that case. But again, not always the case. What I was able to find, though, is that the exceptions, when we add ing and we keep the e, is because it wouldn't make any sense. Like the word be, be. I like to be awake. We keep the e when we add ing. Otherwise, it becomes the word bing. Another one would be dyeing, as in I'm dyeing my hair. You keep the e there because otherwise it's dying, and that means something else entirely. I'm having a heart attack, so I'm dying. Another word would be let's see, what's another word that might be that would keep the e? C. There are two e's on the end of C. We don't drop one of them. Agree would be another one. I, EYE. I'm eyeing that piece of cake. We don't remove the second I. Only because I think in that case, it doesn't become a word that already exists, but it makes it difficult to know how to pronounce it. Ing or aing, that sort of thing. So yeah, so it seems to me, from the research I was able to do, that the reason why we drop the E is because it's not necessary. And the reason why we keep an E in the instances where we do is because it is necessary. It helps us to know how to pronounce the word, or helps us to not confuse it with a different word. So that's the answer to that question. Hopefully this friend of mine watches the video and lets me know if that's sufficient. If not, I could try to do a little bit more research, but it's really difficult to find research on this topic. I'll stay on here for another few seconds if anybody who's watching has another question they'd like to ask. Otherwise, I will shut it down. So yeah, so the purpose of this video series is to answer any questions you have about punctuation or spelling, capitalization, writing in general, grammar, anything along those sorts. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask them. And if you ask it after I've already shut down the video, that's fine. I'll just cover it again next week. And that's not a big deal. I'm just clicking on a couple more links before I log off, just to see if there's any more information about why we do it. But so far, everything I've been able to find supports the theory that I have, that it's just unnecessary. Oh, another word that we don't drop the E is shoe. So I shoot him out the door and keep the E in there. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find any more information. So that's the best I was able to find. So hopefully that answers the question. If you do end up having other questions, just leave them in the comments here and I'll take a look at it and try to answer it in episode 4 next week. So thanks for watching. Didn't have a lot of people coming on watching my video, but hopefully those who did found this useful, and those who are watching it later, hope you find it useful as well. Give me a thumbs up to let me know, and leave a comment if you do have a question about writing, and I'll be sure to try and to cover it next week. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.